Over the next 10 weeks, in the run-up to the publication of my 10th paperback, One Moment, on March the 5th, I'm going to be taking you on location to show you where each of my novels have been set. Before I do that, I wanted to show you what came before. Essentially, this. 102 rejections from agents, which I received over 4 years of increasing frustration and wondering if I was ever going to achieve my lifetime's ambition of having a novel published. I did, because I persevered, and I'm very glad I did so, because at the end of all of that, after David Hyam Associates took me on and Headline gave me my first book deal, I had my first novel, I Did a Bad Thing, which was published in 2007. It's since been reissued by my new publishers, Quercus, here. But understandably, that book and seeing that book on the shelves for the first time was an incredibly special feeling. My first novel, I Did a Bad Thing, is the only one of my books set outside Yorkshire. And it's set here in Birmingham, although it did look a little bit different to how it does now 30 years ago, when I moved here as a 19-year-old for a job on a regional newspaper in the city. In the novel, I Did a Bad Thing, Sarah Roberts works on a newspaper in Birmingham, so I did that old trick of writing about what I know. And in Sarah's case, she's lives with her boyfriend, she's got, say, a good, responsible job as chief reporter, when one day the editor is interviewing for a new political reporter, and Nick, the love of her life, walks through the door and sure enough gets the job. So Sarah is back with Nick and has to reflect on what happened between them several years ago and whether perhaps what happened was a mistake or perhaps not.